Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to explore Kennedy Space Center. Bark.
Rocket. It represents NASA's earliest efforts to send humans into space. These Redstone rockets were formerly ballistic missiles provided to NASA by the U.S. Army. In October of 1958, NASA formally organized Project Mercury with a mission to investigate man's reaction to this new environment and safely recover the capsule and its pilot. Man rating for human spaceflight on what was previously a ballistic missile was no easy task. After several modifications and test flights, a Mercury capsule carrying Ham, a chimpanzee, was successfully launched and recovered on January 31st, 1961. Just months later, on May 5th, astronaut Alan Shepard launched on a Mercury Redstone rocket, becoming the first American in space.
Construction of the VAB required 65,000 cubic yards of concrete, 45,000 steel beams, 1 million steel bolts, amounting to almost 100,000 tons of steel. Notice the flag painted on the outside of the VAB? It's the size of a 21-story building. The blue section alone is the size of an NBA basketball court. Each star is 6 feet across, and each red and white stripe is wide enough for this bus to drive down. And the entire VAB? It's so huge that the Roman Colosseum would fit on the roof with room to spare for a parking lot. By volume, the VAB can fit 3.5 Empire State Buildings, and it would take 250 billion ping pong balls to fill it.
Crawler transporter number 2 is in view here first, and then if you fall back in between the buildings, you'll see crawler transporter number 1. Now these are the world's largest self-propelled vehicles. They weigh 6 million pounds. They have 8 tracks. Each track has 16 cleats. Each cleat weighs in at 1 ton.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Houston, on the big loop, we're following you in docking max power up, and you have a go for docking.
Check your oil, folks.